All right. It's been a long time coming, honestly. My name is Diego. If you're watching this, you're probably most likely coming from my Instagram. I'm setting up two cameras because I'm not sure if one is going to die. I just want to say, if you are listening to this, thank you for listening to this. I have been wanting to do this for a very, very, very long time. And for some reason, I keep thinking that it has to be perfect, that I have to look perfect, that everything has to be amazing. I have to have the best camera, I have to have the best sound, I have to have the best background. But I promised myself that today was going to be the day that I begin this journey. And I hope that this can inspire some of you to just start. Look, I have a fucking table here, I have my backyard, and we're just getting it done, whatever it takes. I didn't plan on this at all, and this is really me coming from and speaking from my heart. And this is the way I want it to go. When I originally started this, it was called From Scratch, and the reason why I named it From Scratch, it was a From Scratch podcast. The reason why I named it that was because I was starting from zero. I was at a very low place in my life 2 years ago, and I had to start from scratch. Sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes we have to humble ourselves and remind ourselves that it's never too late to change. It's never too late to grow. It's never too late to become better. And in that process, sometimes it gets very lonely, it gets very dark. But we're here and we're getting it done. I have this journal of mine from 2020, and I actually came across it today, and I want to share this with you guys because it's crazy to look back 3 years ago and to see how far I've come as a human. Only you know how far you've come. Nobody gets to witness that journey but you, and it's a beautiful thing, but it also gets very lonely. So I love writing. That's one of the things that I love to do. If you're watching this and you're coming from my Instagram, most likely you know me from photography, and I also love taking photos. But more than that, I love speaking. I love people. I love this. This feels so good for me right now, and I hope that you can feel this from my heart because it's coming straight from my heart, from my soul, from my spirit. And I just want to be me. I just want to embrace all of this. I really believe in this. Whatever I'm creating right now, I wholeheartedly believe that it's going to touch people, that it's going to help people. And I believe that this has a lot of potential to become something far greater than I think I can even imagine. So, with that being said, I want to read this journal entry and I just want to go based off of that. This is on June 19th, 2020. Good morning. I feel grounded and very peaceful. I just got finished meditating and it was amazing. There was a time not too long ago that I longed for a routine and to connect with myself the way I have been these past couple of days. Yet my ego feels like it just shrugs off my efforts. I want to counter that part of myself by saying thank you, Diego, for pushing forward and staying on top of what you want to truly be doing. I'm proud of you for not giving up on yourself. Despite of the things you've gone through, the universe continues to bless you with another beautiful day. I know right now it just feels like nothing but a routine, but I trust that it's bigger than me. I trust that there are blessings lined up waiting for me. And the more I stay focused and committed to my plan, the more I will receive. I wholeheartedly believe that I will achieve all of my goals, and I will travel and take photos all over the world. My work will be on billboards. My work will touch people's hearts. Millions. My work will be recognized and will continue to serve as inspiration for others. So it's really interesting reading this because, and I'm sorry if the background noise is too much. I'm contemplating on whether or not I should move inside. And I might have to because I don't want this background noise to be distracting. But I think I'm gonna continue, and I'm gonna keep this going. Actually, the right people will listen. So I'm gonna just go straight off the top. Sometimes in life we gotta do what's necessary, and right now in my personal journey, there are a lot of changes that are happening within me. There's a lot of things that I know I have to get done, and I'm avoiding doing them, or I was avoiding doing them because sometimes you feel stuck, sometimes you feel stagnant, sometimes you don't feel capable. But what we lack the most, I think, is self-belief. It's faith, faith in ourselves, faith in our capacity to become better. But first, we really have to believe in ourselves. That's number one above everything. And I stopped believing in myself. I stopped believing that I could grow, that I could be better. Why is that? Because I made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes in my life. I fucked up a lot, to say the least. And sometimes we judge ourselves based on the version of ourselves that isn't, or that wasn't capable of becoming better at that time. And we kind of stay stuck there in many ways, right? Like, we don't move forward because we judge ourselves based on the things that we've done in the past. And that happened to me. And to be quite frank with you guys, like, I have felt stuck for the last 2 years of my life. And I'm just now getting up. I'm just now really, like, not just becoming aware of this, but also tapping into my power again, tapping into who I want to become. It's not about who you were, it's not about what you used to do, it's about who do you want to be right now. And the reason why it's so important to do the necessary things, to do what's required of you, is because you have to trust in yourself. But if you don't do what you have to do, then you won't trust yourself. This journey is about exploring yourself. This journey is about being authentically you. This journey is about self-exploration. And when you don't feel good about yourself, you disconnect from yourself. You disengage with your everyday, with your, you disengage with you. But most importantly, you stop believing that you are worthy. You stop believing that you are capable. And this is a reminder to you that you are more than capable, that you are more than worthy, that you are more than what you think you are. I think that sometimes in life we are so hard on ourselves. We don't allow ourselves to evolve. We kind of keep ourselves paralyzed or stuck in such a low place, and it's so hard to come out of that. But when you truly recognize your power and when you truly recognize what you are capable of, there's nothing that can stop you. There's nothing that can stop you. You are unstoppable when you believe in yourself. It's important to rise up. It's important to become the best version of you. And it's not to show others that you can do it. It's not to stroke your ego. It's for you to become who you know you could be. It's for you to embody what's in here. You know what's in here. Only you know what's in here. Nobody else knows. I don't know what's inside of you. Only you and God knows what's within you. And so it's really important to embody that, because there's this part of you deep within you that you know that you are capable of doing more. You are capable of pushing past this limit. My goal, honestly, with this podcast is to, it's a journal for me. It's also like to help others. It serves as a reminder, not just for me, but for others. Because I believe that we are all connected. I believe we all experience the same thing. And it goes deeper than color, it goes deeper than this physical body. On a spiritual level, we are all one. We are all connected. We all come from the same source. When we don't believe in ourselves, it really affects what we do. And what we do becomes who you are. And so actions speak louder than words. At the end of the day, you are what you do. And so you have to ask yourself, if you aren't doing more right now, if you are not pushing past these limits, why is that? Because I promise you, it's deeper than what the surface is offering you. It's deeper than what it seems like on the surface. So ask yourself, why am I not moving forward? Why is it so difficult for me to become who I want to be? Am I guilt tripping? Am I shaming myself for my past mistakes? Am I trying to be someone I'm not? Am I scared to be who I want to be? Am I afraid that I'm going to be judged? You know how scary this is for me? In many ways, like I mean, for everybody that personally knows me, which I don't think it's a lot of people, but this is me. This is me. This is who I am. Sometimes I'm high energy. Sometimes I'm low energy. Sometimes I speak properly. Sometimes I'm you know what I'm saying? Like, this is me. And we're not just one being. We're not just one. There's not just one version of you. There's a bunch of versions of yourself. And when you begin to explore all these parts of yourself, when you begin to really show up for yourself as you wholeheartedly, without trying to apologize and tiptoeing around who you actually are, without tiptoeing around the truth, tiptoeing around your true essence. It's hard to live that way, isn't it? I've lived there for a long time, and I don't want to live there anymore. I choose to be me. This is who I am. And we just started this podcast. This is the first episode, but believe me when I tell you that there will be many episodes where I'll be crying. There will be many episodes where I'll be emotional, because that's who I am. That is who I am. It's me, and I accept myself. The moment you accept yourself, fuck what everybody else thinks. Fuck what everybody else feels about who you are, because only you know the things that you've been through. Only you know the things that you go through on a daily basis just to survive. So you owe it to yourself to be you. And this is me being me, telling you to be you, because you're beautiful, because you are amazing, because God created you to do something great with your life. And it's not in terms of financial wealth, it's not in terms of social media following, it's not in terms of none of that. It's for you to become who you want to be for you, because God created you perfectly. God created you to be this, whatever that is, whoever that is. Only you know who that is. And how amazing is it to be a full expression of who you are? I truly believe we're here to be full expressions of who we are. And the more you allow yourself to be you, the more you give others permission to be themselves. And honestly, like, I've been hesitant to do what I'm doing right now. This is what I love. This is what I love. Sometimes we're scared of trying new things. Like, I'm sorry if I'm moving away. I'm getting used to this, but I thought for a long time, photography was my passion, which it still is, but it's not just all of me, it's a piece of me. It's not every single part of my being. I love writing, I love singing, I love this, I love so many different things. Why not explore all of this? And let me tell you something, I had a beautiful conversation with my mom today, and she reminded me, money does not make you. Money does not make your entire existence, your entire being. And I'll be quite honest with you guys, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I was doing really good with photography. I'm not gonna lie, I've shot for Nike, I've shot for Adidas, I've shot for Converse, I've shot for Doc Martens, I've shot for many brands, and I was doing so good. To be honest, like, I was doing really, really good financially, but spiritually I was broken. Spiritually, I was not in a good place with myself. I was not being me. I was tied to bad habits. I was tied to a lot of lust. I was tied to a lot of seeking validation from other people. It was not good. And now I'm starting from nothing. I have to do fucking random things to make bread right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I have to do a lot of shit to make money. so I can pay my car, so I can pay my rent. And sometimes I feel like giving up, but I'm picking myself up and I'm doing what's necessary of me. I'm doing what's necessary of me, not for other people, but for me, because I deserve it. And sometimes we got to start from scratch, right? That's what this podcast is about. We got to start from scratch, and that's okay, because this is for you to be a better version of yourself. This is the journey. This is the journey. This is what it takes. This is what it takes, and I'm here for it. I've accepted this. This is my journey. This is the journey that God gave me. And I respect that. And I trust God. I trust God to guide me. I trust my path. I trust my journey. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says about my journey. I don't give a fuck about what other people think about my journey, because it's my journey. And I honor that. And I choose to walk this path and embrace all of it. I'm with the shits. You feel me? You see how I switch up? I'm with it. I'm with all of it, because this is going to take me to where I want to be. And guess what? Money doesn't make you. Like my mom said, money does not make you. I know who I am. I'm beyond that. I'm beyond money. What I have to offer, money can't buy. Passion, love, being there for the people that I love, being a good teacher for the people that I love, speaking love and light into the people that I love. And that's worth more than money. Family, love. I'm sorry for all the background noise, but fuck all that. I'm talking from my heart right now. And never be ashamed of where you are in your life. Never be ashamed of starting from scratch. Never be ashamed of having to start from the bottom, because guess what? You won't be here forever. This is temporary. This is temporary. But this is what it takes. And the moment you decide, you know what, I'm going to own my path, I'm going to own this journey, and I'm going to do my best to become who I want to be, because I know I'm more than capable. And whatever comes with that, I'm with it. I'm with all of it. And I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for doing this. This is a big deal for me. I don't even know. I had no plans of what I was going to talk about. I thought I was going to plan it a little bit better, but this is me. Why run from this? The right people will listen to you. And yes, I'm going to become more organized. I'm not going to lie, because I'm kind of going into different paths. I will become more organized when it comes to this, but I wanted the first episode to be from scratch. I want to own that. I own my path. This is me. Own your path. Be yourself. You don't have to be something you're not. You don't have to become something you don't want to become. You are in control. You have the power. And believe me when I say this podcast, whatever I'm creating here, it's gonna succeed. It's gonna become something. I believe in it. And why? Because it's coming from here. It's coming from my heart. This is me. Authenticity overrules everything. People can feel when you're being yourself. You can't lie. That energy does not lie. Everybody can feel when someone's not being themselves. There is something beautiful about somebody being themselves, about owning themselves, about owning their journey. There's something very powerful about that. And I know that for me, honestly, to be 100% honest with you guys, it's been a while since I've believed in myself. It's been years since I truly, like, actually believed in myself. And it feels good to connect with this part of me. It feels good to recognize the power within me, the power that God has gifted me with. It feels amazing to believe in yourself. And despite of the fear, I go through fears too, despite of sometimes things feeling very intense and everything feels crazy. Like right now, the wind is blowing. I don't know how this audio is going to sound. Hopefully I could use this, because I'm speaking from my heart. I would love people to listen to this, but I don't know how this is going to sound. And the wind is coming, it's blowing. Hopefully this audio is not fucked up. But guess what? The wind will stop. There's always the calm after the storm. Be you. Be who God created you to be. The universe, God, higher power, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Guess what? Because this is deeper than that. God is bigger than language. God is bigger than words, bigger than labels. There's only one creator, and we are all one. And I really hope that this serves as a reminder to be you, to embrace your path, to embrace your journey. Wherever you are in your life, embrace who you are. Do not dim your light for nobody. Embrace your true power. And what's your true power? your authenticity, your uniqueness, the ability to express what's in here and bring it out of you. And that's it. That's it, honestly. I got it out. I got it out. And this is what this is going to be. It's to get it out. To get it out of you. To be you. Thank you guys for listening, honestly. I can't believe it's been 20 minutes, but this is what it is. And if this doesn't look good, if this doesn't sound good, let me know in the comments down below what could change, what could be better. I'm open to all constructive criticism. I'm open to all opinions, all comments. And I'm also going to overlook this. Hopefully, the audio sounds good because I really would love to do this outdoors. I love nature. I want to really embrace the things that I love. I love being in nature. And my goal with this YouTube channel is honestly to inspire other people, to touch people's hearts, to remind you to be yourself, and to also be vulnerable about my path, because I think that's one of my superpowers. You don't have to be here for you to express your truth. You don't have to be at the end goal of your life for you to speak and be yourself. This is where I am. This is my path, and I can't wait to see where I'll be a year from now, because I know it's not going to be here. It's going to be somewhere else. And part of life is change. Part of life is embracing the change. Change is inevitable. It's going to happen regardless whether you like it or not. It's going to happen. So you might as well have the best time of your life while doing it. Embrace all of it. Embrace the good. Embrace the bad. Embrace the ugly, the pretty, the beautiful. Embrace all of it, because that's why we're here. Live. Don't numb yourself. Don't close yourself off to this. Especially when it comes to like the hardships, you're learning, you're growing. This is all contributing to a better version of yourself. So honor your path. Thank you guys. If you've made it this far, thank you for listening. I really, truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I hope that this message has helped you. I hope that it's served a purpose. It's created some sort of impact in your day. And I really hope you continue to watch my videos and listen to this, because I truly believe that I have something special to offer, because I'm speaking from my heart. And most importantly, God is speaking through me. God speaks through you. God speaks through everybody. But you have to be an open vessel. You have to be open. And how can we become open? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna start. I could go on forever, but I think I'm gonna end it with this. I don't know what I'm gonna name this video. I don't know what I'm gonna name my YouTube channel. I don't know. We're figuring it out as we go. That's part of life. I want to embrace this. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna continue doing this. And the more I do it, the better I'll get. The better this audio will get. The better. Right now I'm doing this from my iPhone and this mic that my best friend got me. Shout out to my best friend. Shout out to Light. Thank you. And I promised myself that I would make this video today. And I did not want to go another day without making false promises to myself. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Because you build that rapport with yourself. And you owe it to yourself to do the things that your heart truly desires. This is straight heart. I didn't even put the camera right. I didn't want fuck all that. This is what matters. This is what matters. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for this. I've been wanting this for so long, and thank you. Thank you. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I hope that you guys continue to strive, continue to connect with yourself. Remember, don't run from yourself. All the answers are within. God is within you. And that's it. Comment if you have any comments. I hope you subscribe. Please subscribe, you know what I mean? Support the homie. And I'm excited. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for what's to come. So thank you guys for listening. If you've made it to these 24 minutes of this video, thank you. And I hope this audio sounds good. If it doesn't, fuck, I might have to record another one. But guess what? This is how you do it. You learn as you go. And that's it. Much love. Peace.